Okay guys, in this section I'm going to be talking to you about how you can actually sing and play the guitar in your comfortable singing range, alright? So what do I mean by your comfortable singing range? Well, have you ever had the experience where you're trying to sing a song by your favorite artist and you find that some parts of the songs are just too high for you to sing, like especially in the chorus where it just climbs and you find yourself straining your voice and going and you can't hit the notes? Well, what I'm going to teach you here quickly is I'm going to teach you how you can actually change the chords used in that song so that it's within a range which is comfortable for you to sing. Alright, so when I say range, it's sort of like maybe your comfortable singing range is here, but the chords which the singer is actually singing in are over here. Okay, so this area is sort of out of your comfortable singing range. So what I want to help you teach you to do is to move the song so that it goes into your comfortable singing range. All right, it's gone. Once you do this though, it will sound a bit different from the original song, as in because it's at a different pitch. The pitch of the song will change, but it's still the same song. It has the same melody. If you sang it, you'd be able to recognize that is a song. And the best way I can go about explaining this to you is to basically demonstrate it to you on the guitar. So the tool that you'll need though in order to do this quickly is a capo. You can get one of these from online or from your guitar store, and you just need a simple capo. It doesn't have to be as fancy as mine. It has a spring and everything. It can just be a simple strap capo, but what you need is a capo. And basically what you use the capo for, I'll just come up close so you can see. The capo is used to actually artificially shorten the length of the neck of the guitar so that you can change the pitch of the strings quickly. So let's say if I take it off and I played it, sounds like that, and if I put it down, sounds like that. If I move it further up, okay, so what's happening here is that the capo is changing the pitch of the string so that when I play this with the capo, say on the 7th fret, this note isn't E anymore, this is E. If I capo it to the 1st fret, the note that I'm playing when I play the 6th string is F. If I capo it to the 3rd fret, it's G, moving up, A, B, C, D, and so on. Alright, so when you attach the capo to the neck, the notes actually change. So basically what this allows you to do is it allows you to play chords which you already know and transpose them, change them to different chords without actually changing the way you are positioning your fingers. Alright, so for example, if let's say I'm playing G and the next chord up is A, alright, so if you want to play A without the capo, you do this, and you have two ways of playing A. You can either do this, play A, that's how you play A major, right? So G, A, you can play A major, or you can take the capo, clip it onto the 2nd fret, and play what is essentially the G chord, and you're playing A as well. So this and this are the same. Alright, so using the capo, it actually allows you to cheat in the sense that you only need to know less chords compared to learning the whole range of chords. Alright, the only thing is that you always need your capo if you want to say play songs at different pitches or different keys. Okay, that's the term you use, songs at different keys. Okay, you don't really need to understand it now, but basically what I'll do now is give you a demonstration of how you can use the capo to actually move a song, change the pitch of a song so that it's within your comfortable singing range. And I'll use say Bruno Mars's Count on Me as an example. So if I were to sing Count on Me just using the open chords, no capo, using G, D, E minor, C, the chords which I've been showing you in this course, it would be You can count on me like 1, friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Alright, so for me, I can almost reach it, and if I really warm up my voice, I'd probably be able to hit it, but it's sort of not really comfortable. It's at the high end of my comfortable range of singing. So what I want to do is I want to try and shift the song down to something which is within more my comfortable range. So the first thing you do, basically through trial and error, what you do is you take your capo and you slowly move it up the neck, and you play the chords, accordingly until you find a pitch that sounds okay with you. Alright, so for example, alright, let's say playing it without the capo, it's kind of high. So what I'll do is I'll move it to the next one, and what this will do is it'll actually make the song even higher and even harder for me to sing. But what I want to do is I want to make it so difficult to sing that it's like the very first note is super high for me. I have to really reach to hit the first note, and when that happens, I know that I should actually I should start singing at a lower octave, you know. Instead of trying to reach even higher, I should just try and sing at my lower range. Alright, so I'll just demonstrate to you. That will probably make more sense. So now I try and play it with the capo on the 2nd fret. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there, 'cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Alright, so, you know, high. So alright, I'll push it even further. I'll put it capo on the 4th fret. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there, 'cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Alright, still able to sort of sing, so we'll push it even higher. I'll go to the 5th fret. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there, 'cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Okay, that's terrible. Alright, so for me that's already kind of, it's getting beyond my comfortable range. So what I'll do is, instead of going, you can count, I'll drop it an octave. Alright, so instead of using a high C, instead of using a high G, I'll start at a lower G. So I'll sound like this, you know. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there, 'cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Alright, so you see what happened here was, because I shifted the chords down to my lower range, now the song is just a bit too low for me to sing. But that's good, because it means that from now on, every position I shift high up the neck is going to raise the song higher and higher and higher until it's at a point where I can actually comfortably sing. Alright, so let's say the 5th fret, it's too low, and if I try to sing high, it's way too high for me to sing. So what I'll do is I'll shift it up, say to the 7th fret, and I'll try and sing it again. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there, 'cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Alright, so from that, I find that capoing onto the 7th fret and using the G, D, E minor, C chord forms, I can actually sing this song, you know, pretty more comfortably in my comfortable range, rather than if I was playing it just open chords without the capo. Alright, so, and you know, I could probably go even higher, but the thing is, I try to refrain from capoing too far up the neck, especially past the 7th fret, because once you start getting too high, first of all, you kind of start running out of space, and your guitar starts sounding like a ukulele. But you know, sometimes that's a good thing. You know, you may want your guitar to sound twangy. Hey, hey, hey. see. So sometimes that can work, and you can capo, like I would say you can capo comfortably up to maybe the 10th fret, and then it just starts getting ridiculous. So if possible, try and stop at the 7th. If you have to go to the 9th fret, go to the 9th fret. But if you can find a range anywhere from the 1st to the 7th fret, which works for your voice, that allows you to actually sing the high parts and the low parts of the song within your comfortable range, then I recommend sticking with that. Alright, and I also remember that, okay, I just realized that I didn't actually explain to you how to attach a capo. Now, depending on what kind of capo you buy, it's going to be different. Like for mine is spring loaded, so I can actually increase or decrease the tightness of the capo using this. I recommend not letting it be too loose. It doesn't have to be super duper tight if you have this sort of capo, but it has to be tight enough that it's actually pressing firmly down on the strings and holding it to the neck. Alright, so not overly tight, but tight enough that it's actually pressing down, so that you get that sound instead of this sound. Alright, this sound, not this sound. Okay, so, and like basically when you attach your capo, when you fasten it, what you want it to do is this back part is resting on the back of the neck of your guitar, and the front part, which is just basically, is usually just a piece of usually piece of rubber or something which can press down on the strings. It just goes over the top and presses down. Okay, so this one is shaped really well to actually go on the guitar, and usually most capos, some capos actually, they don't fasten that way, they fasten this way, or they don't actually have springs and they just use a strap. But go to your guitar shop, or where you get the guitar, or to a friend who knows how to use guitar, and if you need help with attaching capo or understanding how to fasten it, just ask them, and I'm pretty sure they will help you. And once you know how to do it, it's pretty straightforward. Alright, so basically those are my tips on how you can actually sing songs in your comfortable range, and so without actually having to learn a lot of different chords. Because if you try and transpose chords, okay, the process of changing chords from one key to another, if you try and transpose chords without the help of a capo, you actually have to learn a lot of other different chords. And while it would be good to teach you those, I'm trying to teach you how to play the guitar as soon as possible, as quickly as possible, in as short a time as possible. And the fastest way to do that is to make you learn and get really good at those 4 bass chords, those 4 basic chords. Alright, and once you're good at those chords, you'll find that learning other chords will be much easier, okay, because you've already got 4 chords which you can use to play and sing songs. You have a capo which will allow you to play songs in different keys or different pitches, and you can essentially say that you can play guitar. Okay, so that's my goal. My goal is to allow you to do it as quickly and as soon as possible. Alright, so with that, I'm not going to teach you more chords, but so basically get yourself a capo, learn those 4 chords, and use the capo to actually help you change the pitch of songs so that you can sing in your comfortable range. Alright, most songs can be sung by normal people. Alright, it's not that singers have spectacularly great voices with huge ranges. Some do, some don't, but most songs can be fall within a range of 2 or maybe 3 octaves. Most people's normal singing range is within 2 octaves, and with training it can go up to 3, and with more training it can go up to 4, and so on and so on. Alright, so don't think that you don't have a voice, that you cannot sing. Usually that is not the case. It's usually a case that songs are just using notes which are out of your range, and you just need to move them back into your range. And the way you do that quickly and simply is with the help of a capo. Alright, so I hope this particular lesson was helpful, and with that, that's pretty much all I've got to say currently on the subject of how to sing in your comfortable range.